Hello, my name is Emily Ann Clements in Psychology 240 at St. Clair County Community College's Web Study Program. Today I have realized that I'm going to make my video based on personal and college students' views on Maslow's hierarchy of needs and how it applies to each of us individually. The 5 levels and tiers that Maslow created to achieve personal success is psychological, physiological, security, social, esteem, and self-actualization. All tiers have to be completed, the ones before them, before they can move on to the next. So physiological is the bottom tier, including water, food, air, and sleep, of which most college students need much of. Sleep is very, very important. College students need about 8 hours of sleep a day if they want to continue to have a healthy daily life, to go to class, retain their information, and do their assignments on time and correctly. If you do not get the correct 8 hours of sleep, either have coffee or a 5-hour energy on hand is what I have learned through many years of college and talking to many college students. If you get about 2 hours of sleep just because you want to cram in that finals, or even get 0 hours of sleep, people will start to believe that you are starting the zombie apocalypse. So please, get some sleep and do not make a zombie apocalypse scare. Also needed, and which is very, very stable in a college student's diet, ramen noodles. Ramen noodles fix everything. They are 3 minutes to cook, $3 for 5 of these. They make a good meal, have a piece of bread with it, throw in some vegetables, and you got a meal. They're quick, they're easy, they're cheap, and that is what every college student I have met eats these at least once a week, because they need these. Because you are running around between work and college, and these get you through it. Obviously, you can tell due to my lack of not having a full case at the current moment. Also is water. I see at SC4 a lot of college students walk around with reusable water bottles and portable, disposable water bottles. Water keeps the body hydrated, keeps the body at homeostasis, and allows you to keep moving on throughout the day without having to drown out. You start to fall asleep. Water keeps you awake. Water keeps your digestive system working. It pretty much keeps a smile on your face if you're drinking lots of water. So be close to a bathroom, because you're going to have a lot of frequent urination. But you're going to be in a lot healthier mood if you're drinking lots of water. Also is air. Luckily, air is all around us. That's in that first tier. And as long as we don't live in a place like Los Angeles where there is high pollution, pretty much set for right now. The next tier after physiological is security. That includes employment that is stable, health insurance and health care, and safety and shelter in a good neighborhood. My job, personally, is working at Metalodge of Yale. It's a long-term care facility which offers rehabilitation and end-of-life care. We are a great facility. I love working there. Never once has my job ever felt at risk for not being there, and it is a very secure place to start a career, considering I want to go into the health career field. A lot of college students I know work in the food industry. Putting that nicely is McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. Sometimes Pizza Hut is a delivery boy, but that is the main stable for a lot of college students that need to attend college and have a job that can work around their hours. Plus it gives them gas money, it gives them money for college, it gives them money for other things, alcohol, cigarettes, other things to help them through, which is needed through a job which has stable employment. You also need health care insurance, which luckily a lot of students had this past semester during the fall, because at the end of the semester, the norovirus and flu bug went around very badly, and the ER was swarming with many college students that had picked up the bug, picked up pneumonia or bronchitis alike, that luckily their health care covered and that could be treated and go back to classes and continue their exams. You also need safety and shelter. You need to be in an area that is very good. I fortunately live in an area where I don't have to worry about my car being broken into or my house being broken into, so I feel very safe and secure where I am. Like many college students, I live with my parents. It's a nice house. Have my own room. Got to be home by midnight, but it's a pretty good place. I don't cook, I burn water, so luckily I live in a good place where my mom can help me take care of that and try to teach me how to cook without calling the fire department. Next is social. Socially is worried about friendships, love, to be loved and to accept love, to have belongings, to feel a sense of belonging, and to be involved with groups of social interaction like church or basketball. My friends, one of my best friends, had passed away, but we were very, very good friends. We were very close, and I was very lucky to have her. Her name was Jasmine. One of my best friends, who I continue to see quite frequently, is always up at college with me and helped me partake in asking college students a lot of these questions. A lot of them say friends help them through the classes. They get to carpool with them, which helps cut down on gas and travel time because they're not sitting in front of a wheel, so they can get an extra few minutes of snooze on the way to college, which is sometimes very, very helpful. There's the sense of love and to be loved. With my parents, I feel loved and they love me, and it's a very good, strong connection between me and my parents. Now others I've seen have a significant other at college, which helps them with their homework, helps carry the case study a little bit easier, and helps them maybe take care of kids, babysit. So to have that love between each other is very, very helpful. Now going to church and maybe participating in a basketball group or a group similar helps with social interaction because you're with others that have the same interests as you. Once you've fulfilled that tier of having that sense of belonging and having friends and knowing what love is and accepting it, you move on to the next tier of self-esteem, which is personal worth and accomplishment. Many students will be taking finals in a few weeks, and they will get to that point where they will just be like, I just want to be done, I don't care what I get, I don't care what I get. But many students like myself get to that point, we do the best we can, and when we're done, we feel so accomplished because we know we did the best we could. We studied so hard and so frequently, lacked a little bit of sleep, drank a little bit more coffee, and maybe invested a little bit of stock in the Monster energy drink company, but we made it through and got that A on the exam. Like many college students do, they freak out, they go through it, and they end up getting an A, and they feel very good about themselves knowing they worked for it. The final and top part of the tier that is reached after all the other ones is self-actualization, which is personal growth and knowing where you are. It's making you feel that you are the best you are without having to worry about the opinions of others. You can go out and feel good about yourself without somebody mocking you and you not being affected by it. You can brush off people who are going to be mean, rude, make comments, and even try to bring you down sociably, but yet you still feel like you have grown to the best you can be. And you make yourself feel good, and you make sure you continue to let that part inside of you continue to grow in that good feeling and to know that you are doing the best you can. You're at that point and you only worry about yourself and then the comments that people make. Thank you for watching this video on Maslow's hierarchy of needs relating to myself, Emily Clemens, and college students. I believe that Maslow's hierarchy of needs can be viewed differently by different groups, such as college students or late adulthood. Late adulthood, you might look at social as something a little bit more worth because you're more worried about making friends, making sure there's somebody there to take care of you when you can no longer take care of yourself. Whereas as college students, we're worried about getting something to eat, getting enough sleep, having a job, making it to college, getting through it. So I definitely see a difference in how people view the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but overall it all follows the same pyramid. And once you get through it, you have that great success in yourself, and you know that you have become the best you can be. Thank you for listening, and have a great and blessed summer. Thank you.